Hey, 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 everyone. It's me. And today is day one. And I'm so happy to get this started and get going. I am so elated to start this goal setting challenge. So I guess you all can tell I've been a little excited anyway, but I'm really excited now that we're into day one and we're getting ready to for real do this. So let me see. Let me invite. So make sure that everybody gets this so they can see when I'm on. That helps out. Let's see. I'm going to invite people on. Let's see. Make sure everyone knows that I'm here. There's one person. I see somebody showed up. Let's see who else. Let's see. I'm trying to go ahead and invite people on so they can know that I'm here. Well, I've gotten a few of you on here invited. Hey, Veronica, that's who it is. Yes, I can see people. Oh, I was doing a live a little while ago in another one of the groups, and I couldn't see no one and no comments. So I hope I can see the comments tonight because I really want you all to go ahead and talk with me tonight. So I'm just excited that I can see you. Okay, so that I can see you. Thank you. I'm so glad you're on here. Okay. So to get started, as I'm waiting on others to join, first of all, I want to introduce myself because everyone does not know who Terry Evans is, nor who Positive Treasures is. And before I even go all into the goals and the values and this and that and everything, you need to know me. So I am Terry Evans, and if anyone, some of you all have probably never seen any of my stuff before, but I am Terry Evans, your financial coach. And what I do, let me tell you about me, not so much about the business, but I want you to know me as a person. I am 48 years old. I will be 49 next month, December 10th. I am married 23 years. I have 6 children, 2 bonus children. My actual children range from age 14 to 25. I have my bonus children, I think they're in their 30s, I believe. But yes, I have them. I have one grandchild that's now 2 months old. I love all things music. I like to sing. I like to dance. I love music. I love anything that has to do with music. I love different types of music. I'm probably not as good with the hip hop and I actually like some country. I just like all kinds of music. So I'm a music person. I like music. Hey, Sharanda. And so, okay, so you've learned that I like music. You know, I have kids, a lot of them. And yes, I did. I was pregnant 6 times. I do not have any double or triple births. So I was pregnant 6 whole times. I love music. Let's see, what do I like to do in my spare time? I like family. I just love being around family. I'm a family person. I like being with my sister, my brothers. I like for us all to get together and eat. You know, as you can tell, I like to eat. Okay, so I like events that we can go to and eat. And I'm a very competitive person. That may be something a lot of you may not know about me. I'm very competitive. I am into games. I really like money games, like Monopoly, of course, because I like to own all the property. But anyway, I broke my leg being very competitive playing badminton. Can you believe I broke my leg playing badminton? That is ridiculous, I know. But yes, that's just how competitive I am. I broke my leg in my 30s. In my late 30s, is that crazy? Playing badminton. Okay. Let's see what else about me. I try to be a very positive person. I don't like being around negativity at all. I love being in an atmosphere of positivity where it's uplifting and joyful. I know it's, at times you are in situations or everything that things may not go the way you want them to go, but if you have the right mindset, things could go a different way for you. It's all about the way you think. And I am a very positive minded person, regardless of what I'm going through. Sometimes I do get down, but you know what? It don't last long. Let's see, I have been in the financial field for over 20 years. I guess now for over about 23 years, as long as I've been married. Actually, before I got married, I was doing some type of financial things. So I've been in the financial field for many, many years. I've worked for corporate America. I work for nonprofit. And now I have a business and I'm still working as well. So as you can tell, I love numbers. It's funny because my kids, they don't like numbers. They don't do as well in school in math. And it just drives me insane because I expect them to be like me and it ain't working. Hey, Ciola. Let's say what else. I have a dog. I think that's about all. I'm not a very complicated person. It's what you see is what you get. This is me. And so now that you know all about me, let's go on a little further. Let me tell you a little bit about the business, and then we're going to go into day one of this challenge. Woohoo! Okay, so my business is Positive Treasures, and a lot of people ask, why did you name it Positive Treasures? And I have to say this, going back to me, I have my relationship with God is first and foremost. Now, that should have been the first thing I said. That is my first and foremost. My relationship with God is first and foremost. And so my business, Positive Treasures, came out of my love for being positive. And I want everything to be positive. And what God gives us, his treasures are positive. And so the name came out of that, Positive Treasures. And what Positive Treasures is, it's a business that is set up to help people to see, women to see, and to really take a deep dive into where they are financially, look at their financial health, and then be willing to be pushed, to be motivated, to be encouraged, to be educated so they can get beyond where they may be in their physical health and move into a more healthy state of financial bliss and into their financial freedom. And that's basically the bottom line to Positive Treasures. It's all about seeing where you are now and moving into a better state of health. That's your AMS, isn't it? A better state of financial health. Okay, y'all. So let's get on to today's challenge. So today you all got the assignment or the challenge to determine what are your values. So when we started this, you know, we were talking about setting your financial goals. Now, let me explain something before we really get into that, because there are dreams and there are goals. And we have gotten that just a little bit confused, because what we do is we set goals without a target. We set goals without a dream. We're just setting goals. And so we need a dream, right? We need a target, right? In order to set the goals of the process to get to that target or to that dream. And so our dream and our goals, the process, all of that, we have to niche it down to our values. And we actually start at our big why. So if we start at why we want different things, why we would like to live a certain life, why we want to get out of debt, why we want to have the savings, why we want to do these things, and you keep asking yourself why, until you get down to the end, that's when you realize what your values are. So I'm going to start with myself. Now, for so many years, and I talked about this a little bit the other day, I did not have a dream. I did not have a target. I just had goals. So every year, my goal was to establish an emergency fund. My goal was to get out of debt. Those were 2 goals. And of course, the other one was to lose weight. Every year I had these 3 goals, right? So the reason why I could never accomplish these goals, because I got bored, I got tired, they seemed like they got hard, life happened, blase, everything. And I didn't have a target. I was just wanting to do these things for no reason. And so when you determine what your reasoning is, then you determine your value behind it. Then you will stay focused on it because you have a reason and you are doing things according to your value set. Okay, so we're going to start with your why, and we're going to niche it all the way down to your value. So my why for establishing an emergency fund or establishing a savings. I always wanted to have a savings, and it was always so hard for me to save. I promise you, I would start saving and I would do good at the beginning of the year. I would get my income tax return. I would have all this money in the bank, and then the next month I get paid because I already had some money. I could save some more money, and the momentum was good until around July. Then the momentum starts to dwindle because now it's vacation time. Now the kids need stuff for school. Now the kids need clothes and shoes and this and that. And anybody that has a child in school, you know, you pay so much money. Just, you think you pay enough money in taxes, but you don't. You pay so much money at the beginning of the school year when they first start school, from kindergarten on. And so, and the older they get, they start getting in band, they start getting in choir. And so all these things start going on, and my money is going everywhere. And I can't save any money this month because I got to get them this, and I got to get that, and I got to do this, and I got to do that. And then next thing I turn around is Thanksgiving. And oh my God, I got to have all this food for my family. And and so I can't really save any money. I got to put all this on this. And then it's Christmas, and there's birthdays, and it's this and this and that. And so I don't have any money. I'm back at square one come December 31st and come January 1st. What is my goal again? It is, I want to save. All right. Every year it's been that cycle. So I decided, okay, Terry, let's step back. And we're going to do some things. We're going to decide why I want this in the first place. Because maybe if I figure out why I want to do it, I would be more apt to do it. And I would stick with it. And so that why ended up, like I said, niching it back all the way to my value. So I started off with my why. Now, actually, I wrote this down because I wanted to talk about it. So I wanted to say, so why did you want to save? I want to save the money. Why? This is me. If someone said, well, Terry, why do you want to save money? Well, I want to save money because I want to have money whenever something comes up, and I don't want to have to spend all of my money all the time. I want to have some money left over. I'm tired of going from paycheck to Friday. Not paycheck to paycheck, but paycheck to Friday. No, I get paid on Friday. If you get paid on Friday, from paycheck to Monday. I got tired of that. So this is why I wanted some money. Wanted some money so we can have something, and I don't have to always pull out a credit card and swipe the credit card whenever I run out of money. Okay, whenever there's an emergency, I'm tired of having to take a credit card and swipe it for every emergency. If the tire's flat, I got to swipe a credit card. If somebody needs something at school, I have to swipe a credit card. I was tired of that. So that's why I wanted to save. Okay, so why are you tired, Terry, of not having the money you need whenever things come up? Why are you tired of swiping the credit card? Well, what did I put that? Because when I run out of money, it doesn't just affect me. It affects my family. Whenever I am swiping the credit cards in the next month or next year, next 2 years, and I'm having to pay this debt because I keep accumulating the debt because I never have the emergency fund or the savings to catch my emergencies or to catch my unexpected, then now my credit card, not only do I not have savings, then I have this credit card debt. And now my family is suffering because now we haven't been able to go on vacations. We have not been able to do any of the extra things. My kids, they want these type of shoes and they want this type of clothing. And I'm like, you can't get that because I don't have the money. And I have my credit cards are all maxed out. This was me real life. My credit cards are all maxed out, so we cannot use my credit cards either. So this is why I said, one, I want to save. This is why I brought it on down. Why do you want to save? Two, because I'm tired of running out of money when things happening and swiping my credit card. Three, why are you tired of doing that? Because I'm tired of my family having to go without because of the accumulating debt and because of me not having any extra cash. Okay, well, Terry, what's the big deal then about you not having any cash for your family and they're suffering? Well, when it comes down to it, I want my family to be comfortable. My family is a priority to me. Everything else, okay, but I value the comfort and the security of my family. I want, above all things, for my family to be comfortable and my family to be secure. I want them to have a car to ride in if they need to go somewhere. I want them to make sure the gas is on, not only in the wintertime, but in the summertime. And if you all heard my story at one point in time, I used to just do gas in the winter because I couldn't afford to keep it on in the summer because I always ran out of money. So my value, once I brought it all the way down, was I value my family and their comfort and their security. And then if I want to go further than that, the Bible says that a man that doesn't take care of his home, and yeah, I'm not a man, but I am one of the ones that's taking care of my home. So the Bible said you worse than an infidel. So if I bring it all the way down, my foremost value is I want to be in the will of God. So my relationship with God is my first and foremost value. My second value is the comfort and the security of my family. And so when you start at the beginning and you work your way on down, you really get to what's really important and what's really going on. And when you start doing that, now that I think that way, okay, Lord, okay, January 1st, that first time I decided to make that decision and I thought about it, I was like, all year long, I was like, okay, this is not just for me. I am not spending for me. I am doing this for my family. Every $20 that I put over in my savings account is for my family. God expects out of me. Every $100 that I put over here in my savings account, that's not because I want it. That is because I value the security and the safety of my family, as well as being in God's will, even in my financial health. And so that's why the value is the first thing before we even move into the goals, because every time you spend your money, it should go all the way back to what you value. It should. Now, sometimes we get sidetracked, but that's when we take our mind off of and we get sidetracked from what we truly value. So while I'm talking, I want somebody who is not afraid. Somebody that will be willing to come on and talk about your value. This just one of your values. That's one. Now I told you, I asked you all to do 3. Is somebody be willing to just show your face with me? Show your pretty faces tonight. Come on with me and talk about your values. Even let me talk you into your values. Let me talk you down to your values to get you to that place where you can understand what your values are in case you don't really know. So 2 things I want you to do. One person, if you volunteer in the comments, just let me know that you volunteered to come on live with me and talk about your values. Please do so. 2, you all start putting some of your values in the comments. Let's talk about what you all value tonight. So I talked about 1, my relationship with God. I talked about 2, the security and safety of my family. So I value my family. And another value, let's see. Trying to see if someone is saying something. Sorry, y'all. Now my mouse want to stop working. So let's do it this way. So I didn't tell you my third value. So my third value is to be healthy. I value my body, but all of it goes back to my number 1 value is my relationship with God, because the temple of God, of course. Therefore, I want my body to be healthy, and I have not been making the right decisions to do so. So again, one of my it won't be a goal, but it will be a process to get to where I want to be, because, and you want to ask, let's take this all the way down. Okay, my goal used to be, I want to lose weight. Well, Terry, why do you want to lose weight? Well, I don't want to look the way that I look. I want to, when people see me, when I see myself, I want to be beautiful. And yes, I feel like I am beautiful on the inside, but there's a little bit I can do on the outside, and that can lose some of that weight. I want to be healthy. I want to be healthy too. But being on the side of being healthy, my child is in the other room, so I can't say it too loud, but I want to have my sexy too. I understand. I want to be sexy too. I'm married. I can be sexy. I can be, even if I want to marry, I can still be sexy. I want to be sexy. Why is my child looking at me like that? Ariana, why are you looking at me? My 14-year-old's looking at me like, Mama, what the world? Yes, honey, I want to be sexy. Okay, she's laughing at me. Okay, anyway, so first of all, I want to lose weight. Well, why do you want to lose weight? Because I want to be healthy. I want to I want to be where I can be seen. So when people see me, the first thing they don't think is that little chunky girl. But anyway, okay. And why are you talking about how people think? Well, because I don't plan on being behind the scenes forever. I don't. I plan on being out there. I plan on ministering. I plan on speaking. I plan on doing all these things. And one, if I'm too tired to do it, I can't do it because I'm out of shape. 2, and when I do it, I want to look good. Yes, that may be just a little bit of, what you call it? Can't even think of the word right now. But it is what it is. But it's honesty. Okay, I'm being honest with you tonight. I want to look good. End of story. Okay, so Terry, you want to look good, and you said you want to be where you're not tired when you get out to do the things that you're doing. And you want to be sexy, and you want to do all these things, but why? Well, to be totally honest, when it's all said and done, I want my body to be the body that God created it to be. That's what I want. And I know the only way that I can do that is to change my eating habits and to work on being healthy. Okay, so that takes me down to my value. I might have said my why at the beginning. I might have said at the beginning I want to lose weight, and why? Because I want to look good, blah, 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 blah. But when it comes all the way down to the core of it, I really want to be totally in the will of God with my body. I want to have the body that God planned on it to be. And I know if I have that body, I will be healthy. I won't be battling this issue with my muscle issues and issues with hair thinning and issues with bad skin and yes, issues with the 3 or 4 bellies I have and my back fat and all that good stuff. I wouldn't be dealing with all that if I had the body that God but because I decided to make other choices. Let's take it all the way back to our finances. Because we've made other choices and not stuck with the values, our core values, and we have stepped outside of that, it has caused issues to flourish in our financial life. But if we take it all the way back to the core, I promise you, things will begin to change, because then you would think, okay, when I get ready to go buy that car, do I necessarily need a $75,000 car? I may want one, but why do you really want it? Do you need it? Is that $75,000 car really part of your core values? Will it justify your values as far as right now? Do you actually need that for security or safety of your family? Now, maybe I need a Volvo, because Volvos are supposed to be very safe cars. Okay, yes. And they are very expensive cars. Yes. But if you can afford the very expensive car, why do you want to chance it and go outside of where you need to be to buy it? It's not part of your core values. You don't need it. Okay. Okay. Even that pair of shoes. No, I'm going to say that purse, because I like purses. I love purses. But you know what? It's sad to say I don't have many purses. But if I see them and I want them. I've been wanting a Louis Vuitton forever, but I have not gotten it because it's not necessary. It's not part of my core value. It has nothing to do with what God has called me to do. It has nothing to do with my relationship with God. It has nothing to do with my family and making sure that they're healthy and secure. It may be a want, but let me tell you something. You know, the Bible tells us he would gives us the desires of our heart as we delight ourselves in him. At some given point, we would be able to get all of those things. But that's when it's time. You will know when it's time. But the problem is we start to try to get all these things before time. Okay, but let's go all the way to our values. Nobody volunteered tonight. I cannot believe nobody on here volunteered to come on with me and talk about your values. And no, well, you know what? I don't know. I said I was going to check. Let me check and see if I'm not seeing comments, because I have been having problems with Facebook. I have. And where I don't see the comments come up. And let me see if I can find if somebody put some comments in here and I didn't see them. Let's see. Okay. I'm trying to get to the group. Let's get to the group. Where is it? Right there? And let's see if you all are saying something and I'm missing it. Because y'all know Facebook kind of funny. You know what? You know, but you might not be seeing anything. Actually, I don't even see my live. And I know I'm on live because I see you all there. But like I said, when I say Facebook is being funny, Facebook is funny right now. There you are. And guess what? There is a lot of comments going on. Okay. And where I don't see the comments come up, and let me see if I can. See, see? Okay, let's go. Let's see who said this. Let's see. I love your confidence, sexy mama, for sure. You're too funny to live in peace. That is not. You're always awesome, but you want to be yourself. Okay. Let's get that for your birthday instead. Girl, I'm in the country. County. Okay. Well, let's see. Somebody said I need to get that Louis Vuitton for my birthday. Now let me put this in there. Now, if you want to get that Louis Vuitton for my birthday, you can just make sure you budget it first. Put it in your budget. Put it in your budget for December so you can buy me the Louis Vuitton for my birthday. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me go on. Okay, so I don't know why I can't see the comments right here, but anyway. Okay, so did anybody, I'm trying to look back now to see if anybody, I want you all to start putting in here some of your values. I see somebody said to live in peace, and because that is not in peace. That's Susan. That's right. That can somebody say amen? Okay, so back to our values. So I told you all three of mine. So my three, and I want somebody else to give me yours. My three is one, my relationship with God is my first value. So that, what does that mean? When I go to spend money, I want to, it's a lot of things that I want to do because of that. You know, people, I've said before that my value is family and living for God. That's right. That's Shamanda. I've said before that and I'm not to this point yet, but I believe that God is going to give me this dream. This is one thing I want to do, and it's because of my relationship with God. I want to have a bank account that's set aside just for giving. So if I do that, I don't necessarily have to go into my everyday account. I don't have to go even into my savings account. I don't have to even touch my other accounts, because I will automatically have money going into this one account that's set aside for blessing people. If I want to go to the restaurant and say, tell the waitress or waiter that I want to go ahead and pay for that table over there, bring me their ticket, and don't say anything till we're gone. Okay, that I can bless somebody. If I find out that somebody's needing some food, I can buy groceries. I can go into that account, but you know what? I won't even have to mess with my other accounts. So, you know, that's one of the things, talking about, you know, you're doing things because of what you value. I'm saving. Why do you want to save? I want to save for this instant because I value my relationship with God, and I believe that I have been put here to give. Now, yes, to give like what I'm doing now, but also to give financially. You know, I want to be able to, I want to be one of, and I'm going to tell you, one time, a few times I went to like McDonald's, and I think McDonald's was the only place I went. And I would tell the people, well, give me the ticket for the people behind me. I want to pay for the car behind me. Let me pay. And they'd be like, what? I was like, I just want to pay for the car behind me. How much is their ticket? Now, if it's $100, we have to talk. But if it's not, I want to pay for their ticket. So, but one of these days, it's not going to matter if it's $100. I'm going to be able to pay their ticket. So that is something, you know, talking about things that you do according to your values. I would go live. You may have to help me. Okay, I got somebody that said they would go live, and guess what? I'm about to get them on here to talk about theirs, and we're going to walk her through it. Okay, let's see. Can I do this? Oh man, you know what? I forgot, because I'm doing it on my computer, that I can't bring you on that way. Seemed like I had to do it on my telephone to bring you on. Let's see if I can do it. I may be able to bring you on and do, let's see. No, I can't do it that way. Okay, well, I guess I can't bring you on tonight. I'm upset. I'm going to have to make sure when I go live tomorrow, when we really talk about those dreams, digging deep into those dreams, that I'll be able to bring some people on to talk about the dreams. So you all get ready, because I'm going to make sure I have the other device up so that I can go ahead and bring you on live so we can talk. I want this to be a two-way street. And I just love the fact that you all see, y'all. I had to actually go here so I can see all your comments, because there's nothing on my screen. Nothing. Okay. So someone said kindness is one of their values. And I would also like an account just for giving. Exactly. That is, I mean, just think about it. That is the most awesome thing, when you don't have to mess with your rest of your finances and do that. But even going further in your everyday spending, You know, if family is one of your values, if you value family, if you value their security, if you value their safety, if you value their comfort, then you're going to make sure that your rent and your mortgage is paid on time every month. You're going to make sure that the light, water, and gas bill is paid on time every month so that you can have the necessities of home. You're going to make sure that everything when it comes to your housing is taken care of, because your house is the dwelling place for your family, and that's where that security, that's where the comfort comes in. Even in let's see, they're making sure they have clothes for whatever, making sure they have the right food to eat, you know, these things, because you value your family. You value that. And so you make sure these things are taken care of before you do all the other things. Now, that's why doing your values first is important, because then before you start getting and stepping over into all the other things, you will stop and say, no, this is not what I value right now. Now I have to take care of my values first, then take care of everything else. Let's see. I would also like an account for giving and an account to make some house repairs. Okay. I value my relationship with God, my family, and my friends. All right, let's see some more values. See, one of my values is to make sure that my 66-year-old mom is financially well doing. This person, Miss Veronica, she values, again, family, not just her immediate family, not talking about her husband and her children, but we're going back to our parents. Okay, let me say this. Even talking about your values, getting your finances in order, value-wise, if you really value your family, it's not going to be only just for now. We're talking about creating generational wealth. I want to go forward. I want to go backwards. I want to create and establish generational wealth I have a grandchild now. I want her to have everything that she needs. I want her children to have everything that they need. That's one reason I have this business. I want my children to be able to, I want it to just grow and my children be able to take over. My grandkids, then they can take over it, and it just be a business in the family. I want to own property so that, you know, my family will always be taken care of. I want to invest, you know, so that my family can always be taken care of. I want to make sure I have a good life insurance plan, a term policy, because I want to make sure even when I leave this earth that my family is taken care of. Not only that, I want to go back. I want to make sure my mom and my dad is taken care of. I don't want them to have to go to a living facility a nursing home. You know, I don't want them to have to go to a nursing home. But a lot of times, because we have not gotten our stuff in order, or our parents even hadn't thought about getting stuff in order, we end up having to put them in a nursing home, and that's not what we want. Let's see. I also need a wellness fund. I value adventure, therefore I would like to travel. That's definitely a dream. And see, traveling, that is, if you value travel, it means you're gonna really put some stuff in order so that you can travel. But you just have to get the things in order to get to that place. So again, if we're bringing it on down, y'all. I'm so proud of you all tonight. That's what I'm talking about, because y'all really talking about your values and stuff going on, and we're talking about some medical issues and stuff. So we value in our health. So not only are we talking about financial things, y'all, if you really start digging into what you really value, not only your financial health will change, your health would change. Everything around you would change if you really begin to walk according to what you truly and truly value. So I'm going to leave it right there. Let's see. Yes, life insurance is important. I'm looking for some. Okay. So I got that point across tonight. And I hope you all are enjoying this. And tomorrow is going to be even better, I'm going to tell you. Because when we start talking about these dreams, it's going to be awesome. Because what we life, just like our values, we have allowed life, we have allowed circumstances, we have allowed everything to damper our dreams. We have allowed everything not only to damper those dreams, we put them on a shelf and everything, and we have stepped back from our values. We have forgotten, we have lost them because everything else has gotten in the way. Life got in the way. And so when we start to remove and peel the layers off and peel off this happened in my life, this happened in my life. Yes, I did this and I did that. And so I messed up with my money here. I messed up. When we start pulling back these layers and getting to the true values and our dreams again, our lives will change without a doubt, because everything that we do from this point on will be in line with our values and our dreams. And we will not be just doing things just to do it, because that's basically what we do. We're paying bills just because we're supposed to pay our bills. We're saving for retirement. Well, some of us are saving for retirement because we feel like that's what we're supposed to do. But y'all, if we have the dream in mind, and then we have the values to set the foundation, I promise you, things would most definitely change in our lives for the best. And it will be forever changed if you keep that in mind. Keep the vision and the foundation in mind. Things will change. Okay, y'all. I'm not going to keep y'all because it's already been how long? 40 minutes. Oh, my God. I kept y'all all night. Sorry. Okay, so hopefully tomorrow won't be as long. I try not to be. I can't promise, but I try not to be. Okay, so you all have a good evening, and you should be receiving your 30-day, well, you don't get the 30, well, you get 7 days of the 30-day wealth mindset stimulators. So you should be getting those stimulators every morning at 8 a.m. And you should also get an email. So make sure you're checking your emails, because in your emails, it's going to tell you what to do for the day. And I will be back in here tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. So I will see you all then. You all have a wonderful and blessed evening. If you have any issues, if you're not getting your stuff, please reach out to me, Messenger. You can text me, you can call me, you can email, whatever. Just reach out, let me know, and I will get the issue resolved as soon as possible. You all have a wonderful evening, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.